Hello and welcome back. The deck that is currently first place as of day 2 of the World Championship is not this deck. It is a Is It Monument deck I played a couple days ago, and then second place is a Is It Seal looting deck that I played before, and then after that is like some Teamer Otter combo decks which I've also played recently. However, if you peel through the top 16 according to the Swiss standings, this Golgari deck is in top 16s playing Ko, the Facestealer, which is pretty cool. It's a 6-mana, 6/6 legendary creature, mythic rare shapeshifter spirit. When it enters, exile up to one other target creature. You just take your opponent's best creature, take it off the board. Or you could do something more interesting, like take your own creature. Whenever another non-token creature dies, you may exile it. Pay 1 life. Choose a creature card exiled with Ko. Ko has all activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. So you can continually pay 1 life, choose a new card of all the exile cards, potentially use that activated and triggered ability, then pay a life, switch to a different card exiled, use that activated or triggered ability, then pay a life. You could even go back to the first one, I think. Haven't played this out myself. We'll see how this goes. Some stuff in our own deck we could potentially take, although it's unlikely. Like, we could take our own Auroboroid, and then when we move to combat, that triggered ability would happen on Ko, so you'd get the 6 counters everywhere, or you have to exile your own Auroboroid. That's a steep price to pay. You can take your own Fawn's Bane Troll. This one's not actually useful because you don't have the aura to sack. It's just kind of a random fight creature you can fetch off of like the Balemark or the Lively Dirge, something like that. You could potentially take your own Tyvar, and then you would have the activated abilities to make it indestructible, or the 5-mana ability, which is pretty cool. You can take the activated abilities of the Curator. So there are some things on our own side of the battlefield we could take. I find it unlikely that we'll remove our own creature from the board, but it is interesting. It's probably a 6-mana, 6/6. Take your opponent's best creature and have some incidental graveyard hate as well. The main theme of the deck is Auroboroid. Everything is Auroboroid central. We have a Selesnya Archivist, a 4-mana 3/3. When it enters, choose one. Probably going to return target card with mana value 4 or greater from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know, maybe like an Auroboroid. We also have 2 copies of Lively Dirge, which is basically a 5-mana way to get out Auroboroid. 2 mana plus 1 mana, search your library for an Auroboroid, put it in the graveyard, then pay 2 more mana for 5 total, and return up to 2 creature cards total value 4 or less to the battlefield. So all of this is Auroboroid central. Even Balemark can mill out an Auroboroid and get it back, or just get it back if it's already in the graveyard. We have some Nature's Rhythm, an expensive way to fetch some more Badger Mole Cubs, most likely. And we have a single Curator here for some graveyard hate, so yeah. It's pretty much Auroboroid central with a lot of ways to facilitate it, and a Ko and a Fawn's Bane Troll in there as well. 22 land. Let's play some unedited top 1% Mythic ranked gameplay. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave comments as we go. I think this will be a bit more fun and interesting than running the umpteenth Is It variant. Though I did have a lot of fun with the Is It Lessons deck yesterday. So powerful. A Yostagard says, is there any deck this Is It Lessons deck does not beat? I mean, the games yesterday were pretty interesting. You saw 2 big comebacks against Mono Green, were on the back foot the whole game, and Mono White, Life Game, were on the back foot the whole game. In both games, we came back and won pretty handily, which I think is to say that the creature removal is very good. And so my guess is one of the best decks to beat that would be a deck you don't have lots of creatures to remove, because that nullifies a lot of cards. And there are certainly some hands where you whiff. Right, like if your hand only has creature removal spells, your opponent's playing like Demir Mill, you're sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing. All right, we're on the play here. This looks pretty good. We'll keep this. Ramp 1/1. Let's make Elf. Okay. Good bat here. If we go Pollinator first. Nah, I think we'll just play the bat here. Oh, it's going to be the combo deck. Well, it's always Badger Mole, right? It's always got to be Badger Mole. All right, that was a pretty good turn 2 bat, I would say. Shock Elf, 2 mana open, Dock Orlock, alright. Set up for next turn to do the big Aang turn. Let's hope they don't hit the next. You know, an Aang to bounce the Auroboroid, which would be a little tough, but here we go. Opponent's doing their thing, we've done our thing. Let's see who comes out on top. Okay, turn 3 Aang at the crossroads. That is not the most devastating. Oh, they just get... All right, all right, all right. We're only getting started, baby. Okay, pretty good. I don't even know if you play the next Aurora right there. If you have to tap all your stuff, you put on a ton of pressure if you just turn it sideways and attack. I don't know. Turns out we don't have to think about it. Fringe Spectre says, I respect the disrespect on the mill deck. Yeah, the mill deck. I forget. Did they early good game us? I don't know. I don't respect the disrespect, if that's what happened. On the play, with lots of ramp, I think it's actually okay. We can always Nature's Rhythm into something useful, right? Right. Turn 1, Pollinate. It's a lot of land showing up. No X equals 0. Above 6 mana, we can go get a 4-drop. We can just go right into a Riverwood here, I guess. Ride the ship. Oh, we got it anyway. It's more efficient to just use the one in hand, though. I think we have to do this, right? I don't know why I was asking. Okay. I mean, I think that's game. I doubt they can beat that start, right? Classic turn 3 win. Okay. Alright, standard is balanced. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Chris Cash, I don't really understand your comment. 4 recalls good, question mark? No, it's the people who are wrong. Badger Mole Bro. I don't really understand this comment. I think you're joking. 4 recalls is good. I think that's the joke. But then no, it's the people who are wrong. Badger Mole Bro. Badger Mole's also excellent, though. Both cards are excellent. You just saw Badger Mole go turn 3 win. So both cards are great. I don't really understand the point of your comment. Hustis. On the play, 1 lander on green with the Gene Pollinator. Probably not good enough to keep this. Mulligan to another 1 lander. Probably mulligan again, right? Again, auto lose unless you hit the next land. Alright, this one kind of sucks too, but what are you gonna do? Put back 2 lands? Put back Co. Alright. It's gonna be fine. A little late, but that's okay. Yeah, let's still do this. What are we up to in Gruul today? Spinner of Souls, 2-drop. Looking at Weaver. I feel like Leyline Weaver is probably the best card here. Whenever you attack, what could you... Yeah, I'll take the Weaver. I feel like the untap is very good. Could take the Spinner of Souls too. Breakout off the top, okay. Nice. Badger Mole be Badger Molin. Okay. Let's see what there is to see. Whole lot of nothing. Yeah, we should take the Spinner Souls. Let's multi-ramp stuff. I think that would have been better. Manual taps. It's a Ruby. It's a wild guide. You can just ramping out the butt. No blocks. 2 to the face. Alright. Well. Let us begin here. So we can go get a 3-drop here. And then next turn, another 3-drop, unless we hit land, or we can save it for the Aurora. Oh, we can just go get another Badger Mole. Maybe that's the best way to do this. Could take their creature, but I don't think that's the play. That's gonna be a lot of value when they play the Spinner of Souls. We could just bat and take it. I hope we top deck land. Cruel? I mean, they're looking for a Roboride too, right? No, maybe we just guarantee our own Roboride. Yeah, let's just do it that way. Okay. We don't need any more mana this turn. Do it like this. I do regret not taking the Spinner though, I think. So now we have 11 mana next turn, but we'll go get a Roboride. And then hopefully if we're first day Roboride, that's enough to win the game. Won't be thinking. Enduring Vitality. Yeah, you got a lot of mana. You can Archdruid's Charm and then go get your Roboride, I guess. Maybe that would have been the card to take. Spinner's Souls. Leyline Weaver. And then next turn they just Charm and Roboride. Yeah, I feel like we could have done every part of this game better. If I had, this is like, I just woke up. If I had thought more about this. Alright. I mean, I think we're going to lose next turn, basically. At least we'll be the first to Roboride, though. We need 8. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8's coming tapped, I think. Is there anything else we can get? If we get Ko, we can exile something, doesn't matter. Fight spell. No, I think it's just this. It's a mid-0. Maybe we'll... No? What does this card even do? +1 counter equal to its power. Alright, so they might kill our own Roboride? I don't know. I have no idea. Feels like this attack's not good, though. I'm assuming they Archmage to, yeah, go get their own Roboride here. Oh, they get a Craterhoof Bahamut. Alright, that's fair. Alright, this was not played very well. In retrospect, the bat should have either taken the Spinner of Souls or the Archmage's Charm. Maybe the Charm, given that that is the way to win. Okay. These things have trample, right? Yeah. Alright. That was not played super well on my part. I apologize for that. We did take the Multiply, right? That was this game, but we could have played that way better. Okay. Here's a very intelligent comment by FL85763. Well. What did I say? What was yesterday? The Is it Lessons deck? The Is It Lessons deck can't be undefeated. I just watched Derek lose to Sam Purdy using a similar deck with Monument to Endurance, right? I'm gonna do some simple math for you. Your comment was published 3 hours ago. My video was published 24 hours ago. It's possible. I'm not a math whiz. It's possible that at the time I published the video, he wasn't defeated from day one, and you are now watching day 2 gameplay, and he has since lost a game in game 2. Very possible. Gosh. But thank you for your comment. Great wisdom was bestowed upon me this day. Rest in peace. Okay. I mean, this hand is crazy. You better have a turn 3 Star Cage. Well, I mean, ideally you don't, but... No, nothing. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Lively Dirge is, how much mana do we have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could get a second reward right now. Then if they sweep, we're sad. I think we take the damage while we got it. If they got turn 4 Day of Judgment. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, rest in peace. Oh my gosh. It's actually really bad for us. I'm gonna have a game right there. Okay. Could we possibly win now? We do have the random creature that kills an enchantment. The recipes actually end up being very good. Nature's Rhythm for X equals 3. We could get the indestructible. We could get the indestructible Tyvar. Feels pretty decent, right? I think that makes sense here. Make a fish. Tyvar. I think it is Tyvar here. I think that's our best shot. Cannot tap the Pollinator because I need you to protect the Tyvar, ideally. Alright. Tough road from here. White spell, eh? Okay. We don't have to fight. We could keep the trample. Does it have trample? Ooh, I don't actually know. Wait, Fawn's Bane Troll. Does it have trample? I feel like not, right? It only gets trample from the token. Does not have trample. Has the monster token. Okay. I guess I'll just destroy it anyway. I already missed the opportunity. Oh well. I forgot. They can destroy it with Elspeth. Alright, that's probably... I guess... Exile all creatures and spacecraft. Alright, I think you got it. I think you got the win here. I think we give Steve the win. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. That was the perfect turn 2, rest in peace. Turn 4 Day of Judgment. Ended up being the perfect combo against us. Sweepers are good in standard. If you're willing to play a control deck. I told you, I think mono white control is very good in standard. All the over decks just fold the sweepers. This one, in theory, has good ways to get it back, and then the rest in peace totally shut that down too. So there you go. Fringe Spectre says, "Is this video going at 120 frames per second? I think this is the first time I've seen a video take advantage of the fact that YouTube allows that. I guarantee I'm not doing that. I guarantee I don't know how to do that, and thus I also guarantee I'm not doing it. This looks okay to me." I think it's just 60 FPS, I don't know. Slumbering Keep Guard. What does this card do? Whenever an enchantment enters, scry 1, pay 3, gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each enchantment you control. Okay. Alright. So we'll see if they have Sheltered by Ghosts or not. On the draw, one to the top. And Kabweir. So we're ready to go with Lively Dirge into Roboroi. We have 7 mana. I guess it doesn't really help with Lively Dirge. 8 mana. No blocks. I think it's just a Roboroi here. We could fight the Aerialist right now. If we really thought this was a big issue, Double Strike. It could be. We have found that we're not very good at killing flyers in the past. Like, that is kind of a critical issue. What's my sequence for this? So let's do it this way, right? If I do it this way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana after. If I do it this way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, because I get the extra one too. No, it's this way. Alright, let's just do this. $10 mana. This is Ward 2. I think this might be worth it to fight this thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can also Lively Dirge. Okay, fair enough. Submit 4. Okay. Alright, that'll about do it. I think it makes sense to go for the fight. I mean, we end up having enough mana to do everything, but I think go for the fight. If you only could do one of the two, makes sense. Because the next turn, they go Ethereal Armor, Double Strike. We just can't come back. Even if they don't kill us that turn, we just have no answers to flyers. So it makes sense to prioritize killing that, because they can close out the game pretty quick. Santi Listari says, like someone said here, this format needs a Screaming Nemesis or something close to power. I don't think it needs Nemesis. I've talked about this before. I don't need to say it every video. I think it's kind of feels defeating to know you can't come back from that card. Once it comes down, there's nothing you can do. Once I shut off your life gain, it's just, I don't know. I think it feels too defeating. Roboroi is a little bit similar. It comes down, you're like, well, I don't have an answer this turn. I do lose the game. I don't know that Roboroi is actually good for the format either, right? Like, we're looking at a lot of turn 3 wins today. I think every game we've won has been decided by turn 3, right? So I don't think that's necessarily good for the format either. But I don't need to see Screaming Nemesis come back. Thomas Grabowski says, this Izzet Lessons deck is busted and barely any rares, lol, all commons and uncommons. Honestly, maybe good for budget people. Yeah, a lot of them are commons and uncommons. I think all the lessons are, so as much as someone might like or dislike it, maybe it's pretty good for newer players to get into that list. It's the Ruya Man. On the play. It's decent. It's not perfect, but it's decent. You can be green? Yeah, you can be green. Alright, it's a talent deck. Ramp it up. Could go Nature's Rhythm into Badger Mole. Untap and steal Bailmerk. Nope. This is in fact a common lesson for those counting. 3 mana here. I guess just a Bilmerk. Next turn we'll have 4 mana. If we just Dirge for 4, we return 2 creature cards. We'll still take the bat, I guess. How good is that? Just return 2 Weavers? Alright, opponent is monumenting. Bat and shoot the sheriff could slow them down a little bit. What's that hand, though? Could have a lot of removal spells. I don't know how good Bat is. I don't think Badger Mole's great here, because I think Badger Mole just dies immediately. This might be a Bat and, I might start with the Bat here. Yeah, okay. Take the cheaper lesson, I guess. Make him use the more expensive lesson. Could technically draw Quencha, I guess. But they're kind of out of gas. Like, their hand is doing nothing right now. They can level up talent, get back stuff, but they don't have any draw power right now, which is huge. And if they burn the combustion here, we could go right for Riverwood. What do you think that last card is? I feel like we shouldn't go for a Riverwood yet. They shocked it in. I feel like we should wait if we can. What do you think that last card is? What are you shocking for 2? It could be a draw spell. We just don't know. We could kill the Riverwood immediately, which would suck. I'm gonna go for it. Could have, yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go for it. It's gonna be fine. Alright, let's see what's in that hand. You shocked it in, so this better be good. Another combustion technique off the top. They just top decked it. Okay, okay. Alright, is exiled too. Bailmarker's eventually flipping. Tap land. They're still kind of out of gas though. They can level up talent. Get back combustion technique. Sure. X equals 4. Fawnsbane Trolls, a 4/4. We could get that. What's useful to get here? Badger Mole just dies immediately. Could get another bat. That's not so useful. Could get the 3/3 exile cards from the graveyard. That's interesting. What else do we have that's good? Yeah, I think I just want this Curator here. That's fine. It'll eat a removal spell. It's okay. They still have to deal with the Belmer coming. I was thinking we could exile some lessons from the graveyard, but I think it's probably better to just force both removal spells here. Okay. Alright, I mean, they're out of cards. X equals 2? Or just play a big creature. Probably better just do this. That's a lot of Balemercs coming their way. Bat, not so useful. I'll take it. The spider is an avatar. It's like, why can't we get back to the spider? The spider is an avatar card. Why is it the spider? Why is it the spider avatar? All right, top deck another removal spell, but again, they have no draw power. Pretty bad draw for them. 3 mana. Don't need that pre-combat. Okay. Eight mana. Next turn can get their Roborid. Discard draw. Alright, this is their chance. Let's see if they can come back. They for sure can. But if they whiff here, we have pretty strong follow-up. Okay, they're gonna start going for it. Oh, one card left in hand. Level up. That is slow. River it up. Swing for a lot. Got mole. Also a hasty threat. Opponent's a 5. Okay, make a blocker. Draw a card. Monument again. We're at 18. I don't know. Discard a card. Draw a card. Draw some cards. They already burned how many combustion techniques? 1, 2, 3 combustion techniques down there. Level up for 4, 1 mana open. Combustion technique. Last card in hand looks like a land, maybe? He just cast it? Oh, he leveled it up. Okay, you got it. See if they can go treasure one more spell. Because we got the hasty cub coming out. If we Badger Mole again, then the bat is a little bit bigger. But the cub is lethal here. There is some stick. They could have something. Last card, 1 treasure. Abandon attachments. But they don't have anything to discard left. Okay. Nice. That's kind of an example of where this deck can fall apart. If you have like only draw spells and no removal spells, you can lose to aggro decks. You have only removal spells and no draw spells, you can lose to other stuff too. They had a pretty bad hand there. They only drew removal spells, and they drew no value, basically. So we were able to essentially outvalue them through the removal spells. It was a bad draw on their part, I would say. Yeah, pretty bad draw on their part. Spiral Messenger Mike says, first game I tried out the Is It Lessons deck was a mirror match. My opponent drew 3 talents and I drew none. Lol, didn't have a chance. Which talent? Storm Chase's talent? Or the other one? Good. We'll keep it. Hello. Boros. Okay. Oh no. This is going to be PTSD from our other game. Please don't sweep me. Please. This is exactly what happened last game. Please don't Star Cage. Stock up. Alright, so stock up to Sweeper. And then we can even do about that. Oh, God. What's up? Target creature. I feel like we're just going to lose next turn. I guess we still have to Lively Dirt. I mean, what else can we do, right? There's nothing else we can do. You can play the Bailmerk if you want, but, like, I think we just got to go for it and hope they just whiff. Oh, we put it into our... It doesn't even work, does it? Oh, that doesn't even work, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, good golly gosh. I feel like they just beats us outright. I think we have to try, though. Let's try. I think if they sweep, they just win. Like, I don't even think that's worth... I don't think it's worth trying to be cute. If they go turn 4 Day of Judgment, I think that's just game. Yeah, it's good. It's a good anti-meta pick. Rest in peace, you know, pretty good against a Lessons deck, I guess, too. So I could see all that being reasonable. Okay, I mean, I think that's game. We can sit here for a little bit while, but I don't know if that's it. I think it's pretty smart. Good against Lessons, and good against Harmonize, too, right? Yeah. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Is it good against Ang? Does Ang use the graveyard? I don't think so, right? I think we can scoop. I just don't think we're going to beat this, right? I think it's not worth our time. Play our whole hand out, Day of Judgment. I think that's it. I don't think we need to see any more of that game. You can go for another 30 minutes. I don't think it's worth it. Mr. J225 says, I hope you respond to this comment. It's your lucky day. You're a great player and you always seem to get to Mythic so fast. Do you have a go-to rank up deck? It can't be by playing with the deck in these videos, right? Right? Yeah, I use different... I don't get to Mythic by doing a different deck every day. I generally get to Mythic on the first day of the season, just because thumbnail titles, I think, are... Part of it is because thumbnail titles, I think, are better. You know, I can put... Right now I'm doing a lot of tournament results stuff, but, you know, I could say things like top 1% Mythic, top 100 Mythic, top 1,000 Mythic, whatever. I think those titles do better. That's primarily why I do it. I also do think the players are generally better than if I was in Platinum. I think you get more random janky stuff in Platinum, so I think the opponents are better, and so the quality of the games, and it's a more realistic take on what's good and what's not. So I generally try to race to Mythic. I usually do it with whatever the best deck is, unless I'm making a special video. So I just did it with the mono white. Go Tall deck is the best one in best of 1 standard, so I just did it with that this time. While watching Better Call Saul, for the record. I finished the whole series in like a week. Yeah. I like to do the rank 1 videos sometimes, but I don't do it unless I think there's an interesting deck that's worth doing it with. So I don't always feel up to that. Kaipas, Lively Dirge, turn. No, I can't do that. Okay, I guess we do nothing here. Roboid looking not bad. Even if it dies twice, we have 2 good ways to get it back. Might have to block. Alright, we have a 2-4. Ball Lightning. I think we try to take the Challenger. I don't know if they have stick here or not. I want to say not. I'm not sure. I think I want to try this, though. Down to 5. Okay. Last card is a Burnout Bastronaut. Post-combat. We could get the Fight Troll. But that's all our mana for turn. Or we could get 2 random creatures. That could be even better, right? Another 2-drop? A beefy 2-drop? Or a bat. Oh yeah, we should get a bat. A life gain bat. I think that's pretty smart. Maybe 2 life gain bats? Right? I think that makes sense. Where's that little guy? There he is. Alright, let's not even attack here. We're at 5. Let's hope we can survive 1 more turn, and then bat lifelink every turn and come back off of that. It's Challenger. Attack all button. Get the lifelink, so I think we got the game right there. Go up to 4. Ooh, another bat. You're not gonna like to see that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good lifelink pick there. Ethan Ortiz says, I love it so much that Avatar Last Airbender is in MTG. You know, there's some crossover sets I do and don't like. I really liked Avatar as a kid, the animated series, so I think it was cool to see the cards the first time. Do I feel like they fit in the universe? The Aang Swift Savior? It has like kind of kiddie art to it, you know? So I don't know if I feel like that one belongs, but like Ko, the Spirit Stealer, feels very much like a Magic the Gathering card, a kind of monstrous card. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about it. It's been great for Standard. I mean, this is way better than the VV format. I know Izzet is still potentially the best deck here, but I think there's a lot more going on than the Izzet. The Izzet, you know, the VV format and VV plus mono red format. I think Standard's much better than it was before. I have a lot of fun playing these days. Every single day there's a new deck I can play. I'm pretty interested in it. The only bad deck I've had so far is trying to play the infinite combo deck in best of 1 Standard with the graveyard ping. That was a bad day. Everything else did good though. Cook 1204 says, I'll be interested to see with the next couple of sets if they add additional lesson cards for some of these things to interact with, and these decks could get really nasty. I don't think they will. Sure, we'll keep it all around. I don't really think they will, and I think after seeing the tournament results lately, they shouldn't. My bigger fear is like some random Izzet finisher shows up, and then you keep the really powerful Ancestral Recall body, but then some other random powerful finisher comes in. Because the deck doesn't really have that many finishers, right? It's got the Crab and then the Storm Chaser's Talent. I guess we're just doing 2 mana here anyway. I don't want to attack and trade with anything, so let's just do it like this. Pass Third land? Duress, okay. Not so bad if they take the Nature's Rhythm. Take the Dirge here instead. I like the Rest in Peace stage. I'm still thinking about that. We faced that twice. That might be a really good medical. Maybe we'll do a Jeskai thing. So 2 mana open for, you know, maybe a little counterspell, a Caustic Exhale. That'd be pay 2 or pay 4. We only have 5 mana here. So I guess we go get Badgermole. Not gonna be able to pay the cost either way. I want to leave open black in case we want to shoot the Sheriff. Just in case. They might just counter this though. That's interesting. Is it better than Badgermole? We don't have anything to do with the mana right now. That's the thing. But I guess we will next turn. Yeah, I'll try Badgermole. I think we'll just play this out too. It's just a random creature. Try to put on pressure before they go turn 6 sweep. Do we have to do this? Oh my god. Choose one. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. Nah, I don't want to. You make me? Alright, that's too bad. That was not how that should have gone. Alright, they killed the creature anyway. So we just 2 for 1 ourselves. They have Black Sun. Yeah, alright, well, we're gonna lose it anyway. Okay, we got nothing. I mean, sweepers are good. I will try. Consult. I think they take the Aerobords or the Nature's Rhythm. Oh, the Aerobords. We don't have that many win cons besides that, right? I think I'm good to scoop soonish here as well. Oh, they take that. Interesting. Okay. It's a good one off the top. Good as anything else you can get. Stock up. I'm really close to scooping. I don't feel like we're going to win from this position. I think anytime they turn for a sweep, all your ramp cards, you're pretty done. I mean, we'll give it a second. They could completely whiff. It could happen. Try to move to combat. Let us move to combat. Probably because they have the next sweeper lined up. The next daily cover-up in hand, I guess. Interesting. Either they have so many cards they don't know what to do with, or they don't have the sweeper. Nope, another deadly cover-up. Take the Aerobords out of the deck. I think I'm good to scoop there. Yeah. Okay. We could do one more, but I have to go to the bathroom, so I think we'll call the video here. I had fun. I was really impressed by the what's it called? The Rest in Peace Day of Judgment combo looks super strong. against Lessons and against all the, like, that seems like a really good, if you're looking to just crank people in best of one, Rest in Peace plus Day of Judgment, like, it's going to get some people got. I was impressed by that. I thought that was pretty good. Okay, wrap it up here. This was fun, a little bit different from the usual Is It gameplay. I guess this video will come out, and at some point today, the World Champion will be decided. I think it's the third and final day of the World Championship, so I may or may not cover whatever that deck is. If it's the same Is It deck, I don't know. Maybe I won't. If it's Monument or Seal, maybe I'll do it again just for the YouTube views. But yeah, this was fun. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.